Yeah, that was tripping, fool. That was just steady clicking. That was steady clicking.
I know.
Hey, what the fuck was that? Hey, I'm finna blow this shit out, bro. You ready? You gotta hold it, hold in a certain spot.
Yeah, yo.
Oh, that hell finna go out in a minute.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
Dang, fool. That nigga about 3 years. That nigga was doing this whole fool.
And the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey, let's go, dude. Hey. This nigga ride this hoe, so I ain't finna flex on you. Nah, I mean, shit, I'm a fan of rap, fool. Him and Yellow Beezy personal beef ain't got shit to do with me, nigga. I'm a fan of both of these niggas. Kill.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big
hit. All game. Look at that one cover, bro.
To throw again on second down. Prescott, that one complete to Elliott. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the final swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Hey, that was
touchdown.
That whole sequence was bullshit right there, bro.
So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
Yeah, I didn't know you were going to play. I'm finna FaceTime your ass, and I was like, nah, I think you're going to be sleeping for this shit.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep them momentum.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Dak
Mike, come on, man.
He takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17 yards on the
man, on some bullshit, bro.
First down. First and 10, Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete.
What's he speed on his hoe?
They give him a gain of 37.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flipped
the position there?
A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. just gave up another one right there.
And tatter, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now Prescott. Flushed out right. He's going to run.
That's ass shit. We ain't running away from the nigga like
partner,
that.
Nothing comes open here,
Like,
so he
running with
decides
a
to escape
quarterback,
out
man.
of
Play
there, and he
football.
doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Man, I'm at 3-4.
And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive.
Look at that, got that boy. You don't want to kick it to my boy Hamler. We take everything to the half. I'm talking about everything. Goddamn, I'm taking everything to the half with Hamler.
Ready? 70, Indy. Hey, Charlie.
Look at him, man.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Slipped one tackle with no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. And that sends him 2 yards in the
Get the fuck out of here, bro. He just bulldozed that nigga, bro, right over. That's a whole ass clown. Stupid, dumb ass shit, dude. Dumb shit.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Rock to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And he's going to be taken down.
Stupid ass
DeMarcus Lawrence. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end
with a kick.
Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Prescott looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Come on, bruh.
Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I
That's why they coming out.
you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you.
Run off on that shit, CD.
So
you have some help.
Harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way.
Off on that shit,
that's
CD.
what all the guys are looking for.
It's a big play there for the Browns. 61 yards.
Rounding, I'm finna blow this shit out, yo.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Now Locke.
Boy, that's whole ass shit, bro. How is he getting out? What is my left tackle doing?
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. To throw it is Locke. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack.
Go, get out there, get out there. 50, 50.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Prescott to throw this time. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got a man complete. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions, even when you're taking some hits. Sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And Ron Rivera, he's going to keep the offense on the field. They're going for it.
Check.
Now Prescott on 4th down. He's going to find Gallup here complete. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Oh, yeah, that's the trouble. That one.
Right there, 54, right there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape.
Bro, I ain't even running play. Mike, that's some glitch ass shit, bro. I ain't even running play action, my nigga. He coming right through.
Been there this afternoon.
Chill out, boy. That shit ain't funny.
Hey, shoot.
Throwing now is locked. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this
These niggas
first
are
half.
unfucking blockable, bro. Flexing like a motherfucker got a bigger mouth. Passport ready. You already know.
Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Check three. Hey, orbit.
That shit ain't working no more, man.
From the gun on third down, Locke escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They fake the handoff, now Locke. On the crossing route, complete. That's Lamb. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
Into the red zone, it's locked. Looking end zone.
Yeah, it is.
Incomplete.
I watched a little bit of that shit on Netflix. I ain't watching that shit. Nah, that shit dumb.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
5. 55. Here we go. Shoot. X3. 218. Chop.
That hoe. Yeah, but say that hoe worse than T.I. move.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
T.I. move is terrible, dude. What's T.I. movie called? Trap House or some shit? That hoe so sorry. I mean, it's that hoe
This
sorry.
offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing his lock on 3rd down. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I ain't kicking no field goal. I mean, disrespecting me playing man coverage like that.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. A final shot before half for Locke.
I don't even know why I threw that dumb
Traffic, and
ass.
it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he will be brought down as time
I can't even move that thing, man.
this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game, as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, they on my head, so I can't do a whole bitch ass thing. That whole cheating though. This shit cheating, man. I don't know what the fuck that nigga running. This shit ain't
the
right.
Browns drive about to get started. And they had a nice little drive going last time.
Right.
Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already.
It's caught inside the 25.
They better not let David Smith run down that shit.
For a Browns touchdown. A big play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Well, he got most of the big names out of the agents, but like Daniil Hunter, he traded his first and second round pick for that thing.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Yeah, he won a Super Bowl last season.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Bro, the little nigga is good.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get
whoever
a clue
play him,
that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Try to lay one up deep.
Whenever you play that nigga, you'll see.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Nigga solid.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
We
saw this a lot in the
whatever you
first
come
half,
out
and
in,
it
nigga, call your
continues. These
player.
receivers just not able to get much
Call that bitch right
separation.
out.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down.
Carter, you said that? Chill. Oh, okay, I'm just making sure.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And Charles, when you start talking about NFL kickers that have hit from 62 or further, it's a pretty short list, isn't it?
That it is, but how about the trust by a head coach to even let your kicker try from that range? That's really showing a lot of faith that he can get the job done.
Yeah, faith and guts. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up, whether it's on your group.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Locke. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. DeMarcus Lawrence, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Leo!
Throwing on 3rd and long. Block. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. careless. This time, it yields a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
Nigga, I knew Chris Carson was that brother, but I didn't know Michael Gallup was.
Go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring
a
touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
You know, that nigga from Atlanta and shit. Where Chris Carson from?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
Man, I bet Chris Carter was doing everything in his power to get that nigga to the league, bro. You know, when he left Coffeeville, he went to Alabama. Yeah.
Now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Eluding the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Like, you know, I'm running that down.
Picked off at the 45. And a return across.
Nah, he wasn't, bro. They was just, you know, he was privileged, bro. His daddy was Chris Carter. That's what I believe. Because he definitely wasn't there, because Vic had the clamps on that motherfucker.
Also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Vic. He said he was what? Who? That nigga had no catches against us, bro. You wild, cuz yeah, you don't remember. Bro, that nigga had 0 catches, bro.
Free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves
Chris Carson?
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because
but not against us.
Is the last line of defense against a long pass.
Nah, bro.
And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Gotta imagine
you might be talking about another game.
Equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And that one covered beautifully.
You think Mike is lighting me up, and I have no idea how.
Behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot.
Bro, what the fuck is going on? These niggas ain't getting... How many people are you blitzing?
Not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up. He's just trying to play through. He's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
There goes a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Yeah, that shit good, man. Yeah, that shit good, man.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? Well, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball in the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors they have to look at to try and help out, but you're exactly right. It starts with the O-line.
Third and long for Prescott. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete.
That should be a pick. Are you throwing that hoe in quadruple coverage and shit? Ah, man. And then Michael Gallup still touched that hoe.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter.
Hey.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
Some weird shit.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he fields it cleanly. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Man, they gotta be my last 9 drops. They gotta be sacked 8 times.
Game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close,
Mike, you trash, bro.
Feel there's a sense of urgency for them.
You trash, and you know you trash for that shit.
But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Play right, bro.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Stop clicking off these niggas, man.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
When I get there, what?
The pickup, first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you?
Smith,
you
right
taking
there.
Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep, and that's caught inside the 30.
Run away from that shit, CD. Run away from that shit, CD. Goddamn me.
Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there.
Blow this shit out.
Touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and
go. Get away with some of that
now
dumb
he's settled in the
shit
pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Hey, you damn near sacked me the last play.
Over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, this shit ain't
about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Cowboys will go. Prescott, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Yeah, nigga.
Marquise Brown. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Colin, nigga, I tried to get you to play spades with me earlier, nigga. You didn't
extra point by Seibert up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Yeah, nigga, I messaged you for. I said, nigga, hop on that game one time.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I'm just trying to see if I can get away with the same shit you getting away from.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover. Under pressure, they got him again.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Hey, how often y'all niggas go back to Florida? Pensacola. How often y'all niggas go back to Pensacola? Stop lying, nigga. You for real?
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Elliott, a design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 17. Now Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they?
I knew you weren't going to be done.
Let's go get this guy again. Big-time pressure.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, standing just outside his own goal line. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And it's fielded at the 34.
Come on, he's supposed to split them.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Who I sound like? God, who I sound like?
Browns drive about to get started. They are
blow this
clicking
shit out, yo.
all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone you're talking about. So now 2nd and 10
what are you
after
doing?
the incompletion
Moving
on
down
1st down. They look to throw. It's locked. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing.
That's just sad, bro. These niggas ain't holding up for nothing, bro.
And now it's
you running cover 3. Wow, bro. This shit's terrible, bro. Throw this shit out here.
The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
This nigga wild and Mike, what the fuck is he doing, nigga?
From the gun, it's locked. They'll rifle this one deep right side. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over here at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now on 2nd and 13, Prescott.
Hey, stop play action around.
Normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack, but he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
Equal.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts.
Good game. I see you.
With just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away.
Man.
We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return
gotta stop
of just
that dumb
3.
ass shit,
And
man.
possession will switch hands, first and 10.
Nigga just knocked over McDonough and then made the tackle, bro. Stop this shit, dumb ass shit.
The Browns drive about to get started, and a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll actually throw it with Locke.
Look at this nigga, bro.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And able to rip off a
who is that, bro?
Yardage before being dropped inside.
I know that ain't Cheeto over there running like that.
25 yards that time. Clock now on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Hey, I'm through with Madden, fool.
Cheetah Bay Awuzie with a pick.
I'm through with the dumb ass shit. They got Cheeto, Super Cheeto out here. Super Cheeto, bro. Nigga throwing the ball right. He playing. He breaking on the route before the receiver break on that hoe. Dumb ass shit. Fuck this game.
And what is this?
Mike, you a hoe, bro. He just want to play the defense. Good punt that bit out of bounds.
He deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. This is the tight end, Njoku. And
I'll take them
past the 35 before he's taken down.
Trash,
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Cleveland, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers.
8.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
I won, but he sacked me 9 times. And I threw 3 picks to his 1. I always stream my games, so whenever I'm in the game, I gotta do is go to the stream.